The moors, my home, a land of magic and wonder. I was its protector, its most powerful fairy. My heart soared with the sprites and my laughter echoed through the ancient trees. I believed in love, in goodness. Then he came, Stefan, a human boy, lost and afraid. I saw kindness in his eyes, or so I believed. Our bond deepened with each passing season. We shared dreams under the shimmering moonlight. He promised me a love that knew no bounds, a love that would last a lifetime. I, blinded by this affection, trusted him. Never did I imagine that this love would be the source of my deepest pain. My heart, once filled with the songs of the moors, now fluttered at his touch. I, who commanded the elements, was but a young fairy, yearning for a love that transcended the boundaries of our worlds. Little did I know, destiny had a cruel trick up its sleeve, a betrayal that would shatter my world and leave me forever changed. Years passed, our bond seemingly unbreakable, but ambition, like a venomous serpent, slithered into Stefan's heart. The lure of power, of a human throne, poisoned his love for me. He sought to claim the throne, and I, the obstacle, had to be removed. He came to me, the familiar warmth in his eyes replaced with a chilling coldness. Sleep overcame me, a magical slumber from which I should have never awakened. But I did. The searing pain, the realization of his betrayal, it was unbearable. He had taken my wings, my source of magic, my very essence. The pain was unimaginable, a wound that cut deeper than any blade. My heart, once overflowing with love, grew cold and brittle. Betrayal, like a venomous poison, coursed through my veins, replacing the love I had for Stefan with an all-consuming rage. The moors, once my sanctuary, now echoed with my silent screams of anguish. The king, the throne he craved, meant nothing to me. It was his betrayal, the shattering of our bond, that fueled my vengeance. A curse, dark and irrevocable, escaped my lips, a testament to my broken heart. His daughter Aurora would be my weapon of retribution. On her 16th birthday, she would prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and fall into an eternal sleep, a fate worse than death. Only a kiss of true love, a thing I no longer believed in, could break the curse. The curse, heavy with my despair and rage, settled over the castle, a constant reminder of my broken heart. The once vibrant colors of the moors dulled, reflecting the darkness that had taken root within me. I had become the embodiment of vengeance, my heart encased in thorns, my spirit fueled by the flames of betrayal. Years passed, the moors reflecting my inner turmoil. Yet Aurora, the object of my revenge, became an unexpected fascination. I watched her grow, a bright light in the suffocating darkness I had woven. Her laughter, pure and innocent, chipped away at the icy barriers around my heart. She called me fairy godmother, unaware of the role I played in her ill-fated destiny. A flicker of something unfamiliar stirred within me, a sliver of warmth in the face of her genuine affection. Could this be the redemption I never sought? Her laughter, like the first rays of dawn, pierced through the darkness I had embraced. A part of me, the part that still remembered love, yearned to shield her from the curse, from the fate I had so carelessly woven into her life. The battle between vengeance and this newfound tenderness raged within me, threatening to shatter the fragile remnants of my heart. Section 5, The Awakening, The Truth Revealed. Aurora, on the cusp of womanhood, discovered the truth. The curse my doing was no longer a secret. The fear in her eyes, the betrayal, mirrored the pain Stefan had inflicted upon me years ago. But instead of satisfaction, a profound regret washed over me. I had become the villain in my own story, the perpetrator of the very pain I swore to avenge. The realization struck me with the force of a lightning bolt. My need for vengeance had blinded me, turned me into a monster far worse than anything I could have imagined. The look in her eyes, filled with a hurt I knew all too well, shattered the last vestiges of my anger. In that moment, I realized the depth of my own darkness. I had become a reflection of the very person who had wounded me, perpetuating the cycle of pain and betrayal. Section 6, The Final Confrontation, A Battle for Aurora's Fate. Stefan, consumed by guilt and driven by a misplaced sense of protection, sought to destroy me. He saw me as a monster, the evil fairy of the legends he himself had propagated. He could not see the pain he had inflicted, the love he had destroyed. The moors became a battleground, our magic clashing in a whirlwind of fury and despair. But I fought not for vengeance, but for redemption, for a chance to right the wrongs I had committed. Every blast of magic, every parry and thrust, was a testament to the love and pain that had shaped us. He saw only a monster to be vanquished, while I saw a reflection of my own broken heart. The air crackled with the weight of our shared history, a tangled web of love, betrayal, and the desperate hope for redemption. Section 7. Redemption, the power of forgiveness. Aurora, caught in the crossfire of our magic, pricked her finger. The curse I had so carelessly cast took hold. Despair threatened to consume me, but this time it was a despair fueled by remorse, not by vengeance. I rushed to her side, my heart breaking at the sight of her stillness. It was then I realized the truth. True love's kiss wasn't a romantic ideal, but an act of pure, selfless love. And with a heart filled with remorse and a yearning for redemption, I kissed her forehead. As my lips touched her skin, a wave of pure, untainted magic surged through me. It was the magic of forgiveness, of love that transcended anger and pain. The moors, sensing the shift within me, pulsed with renewed life. The darkness that had shrouded my heart for so long began to recede, replaced by a glimmer of hope I hadn't felt in what seemed like an eternity. Section 8. The strength of love, a bond unbroken. Aurora awakened, her eyes filled not with fear but with understanding. In that moment, I was redeemed, not by grand gestures, but by the simple act of true love. The curse was broken, not by a prince's kiss, but by a mother's love, a love that had blossomed in the most unlikely of circumstances. Stefan, defeated and lost, met his end, consumed by the very darkness he had unleashed upon me. But even in his final moments, I felt no triumph, only sorrow. For in his demise, I saw the destructive power of unchecked ambition and the tragic consequences of a love betrayed. Our bond, forged in the fires of adversity, was unbreakable. She had seen the darkness within me and still chose love. And in her love, I found the strength to forgive, not just Stefan, but myself. The moors, once again vibrant and alive, reflected the transformation within me. Section 9. A new beginning, hope for the future. The moors and the human kingdom, once divided by fear and mistrust, began to heal. Aurora, a beacon of hope and understanding, became the bridge between our worlds. And I, Maleficent, the once feared fairy, found peace, not in vengeance, but in redemption. Love, I learned, was not a weakness, but the greatest force in the universe. It had the power to heal old wounds, to bridge seemingly insurmountable divides, and to transform even the darkest of hearts. And so, I embraced this newfound understanding, letting go of the pain of the past and looking forward to a future filled with hope, forgiveness, and the enduring power of love.